What's up, guys? You know who it is. It's Jaws. I'm bringing you another 2K13 My Career gameplay. Um, Real quick, you're going to notice something different if you watch my first video. I'm no longer a Detroit Piston. I am a Cleveland Cavalier. I requested a trade, but anyway, I want to use this time to tell y'all about a story that happened, something that happened to me the other day at work. First off, I work for a finance company, and we do a lot of repos, but we don't do a lot of involuntary repos. And what I mean by involuntary is, like what you see on TV, people who go and just take the truck, and usually, they'll run into problems. And you see, I do a new move and go inside, and then my man toast me. But anyway, we don't do a lot of involuntaries. Most of the time, people will call us and tell us to come pick up pick up the vehicle or whatever. So the other day, we were out repoing cars, and the last car of the day was going to be an involuntary repo. And when we got there was a whole bunch of problems. Like the truck was behind the house, and the, um, the house was right behind the dealership where the car was bought. So, uh, like a lot of this presented problems. And hold on, I get the and one. Get off me. Anyway, so the guy I was with, he called the boss man and told him what the problems were. That he didn't think we would be able to get the car. Well, the whole time, in my head, I was saying, I can get the car, I can get the car. I even told him that, but he wasn't trying to hear it. I guess he just, he was tired of doing work. We've been working all day, and we had been out in the tow truck or whatever. But we start going back to the office, and then the loan officer calls us and tells us that we have to go back to the dealership to pick up a payment. Well, when we turn around, the guy tells me um, that he wants me to go get the car now. He changed his mind. He wants me to go get it. So on the way there, we make up this whole plan where he'll park in the dealership and I'll walk across the street, and I'll take the key and just take off with the truck. Well, luckily for me, the key had the keypad with it, so I could hit the unlock button if needed. Well, one thing about the house is they had a dog in the backyard. It was like a pit bull boxer mix. It was a pretty dog, it was just big. Um, so I get across the street and I get in their yard. I'm at the side of their house. I could see the back of the truck. As soon as I seen that, I started hitting the unlock button on the keypad, and you know, I get around the house totally, and I see the dog, and now I'm like, okay, well, I gotta try to get to the car without alerting the dog, but dogs have a really good sense of hearing, so anything I do, he's gonna hear me. I take two steps behind the house, and he perks up and he starts barking. Now, everything that I had planned in the last 5 to 10 minutes is out of the window. My mind goes haywire. I start to panic. I do the only reasonable thing that I think I need to do, and that is run up on the truck and snatch and go. So when the dog starts to bark, I run up to the truck. I sling the door open. I hop in the truck. I pretty much like jam the keys into the ignition. I turned them as fast as I could, and then I threw the truck into drive. And as soon as I got it into drive, I put the pedal to the metal, and I was trying to get out of there without getting caught. And the thing about it is, I was in the backyard. The truck was at a sit still position, so I don't have any traction, regardless of what kind of tread is on the tires. Um, so now I automatically start out sideways in these people's backyard with the dog barking, and I look and the dog is attacking the front tires, and I'm sideways in the truck in the backyard, and the whole time I'm thinking, I gotta straighten the truck out. I gotta get the truck straight without hitting the dog, and I gotta get out of the backyard. I gotta go. And about the time that I start to straighten out the truck, I look beside me and I see this woman running out of the back door. And now everything is just like crumbling before my eyes. She's trying to get in front of the truck. The dog's already in front of the truck. The truck is sideways, so I don't know where the front of the truck is. And I'm just trying to get to the driveway. And you know, finally I got the truck straight, and she did. I got past her. I guess she wasn't fast enough. Got to be a track star. But finally I hit gravel, and I kind of just got out of there as quick as possible. And usually when we repost something, we have to call the boss man and tell him, we got the car, so they can put in the 10-day note. So that way, if people don't pay for the vehicle, we can put it in the auction as quick as possible. So that's when I called the boss man and I let him know. And at this time, I was anxious to get out of there, and my adrenaline was on 100, and my heart was racing, and it was just crazy. And I you know I got out, and she ended up calling the office and telling them that she told them that a guy with a mohawk took her truck, and I was slinging mud and grass all over her and whatever. But I thought it was pretty funny. I thought you guys would enjoy it, and I hope you did. If you did, please leave me a like. If you enjoyed the video, I know I didn't go over a lot of it, but you did see me swacking threes left and right, so that's all that matters. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for your time in advance. I'm out.
I've always been a believer in my ability to shoot the ball. And that's one of the things that makes a player great. And I'm going to keep riding this streak while I'm hot. No sense in slowing down now.